to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So TCU's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Pulls it in down the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Clay. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quarterback making checks. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Makes the pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Cummings. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! They won it all, and that is exactly
perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground from the offense. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's Whitaker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the...
There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee.
Fires left. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fowler. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Horned Frogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Finding an escape route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got the first down himself. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Angulo. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Right on the money.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the play fake. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. Under fire.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. To give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Quick step and go. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frog.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Snags it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Clay. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He'll do it himself. Running to Green. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
To the air, it's Cummings. He's got the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Barco. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just keeps swinging it. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection. Get your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 28 to Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs will try to pick it up on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
TCU 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He lobs one high down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, TCU! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets away from one, he's got space. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top, otherwise...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Cummings. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. Working that left side now. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Cummings. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense set for a first down play. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gonna run it. It's Angulo. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Cummings. Makes the grab over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Maryland. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They're able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Pressure coming. Got the quick pass. Hard running there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the move, it's Marco. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one, as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's McCaffrey. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's McCaffrey. Knocked down for the tackle. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Makes the catch. It's McCaffrey.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Horned Frogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll try the run. finding open areas. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's coming. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. There he goes down the right side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The RPO, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's McCaffrey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.